So you've got a business. But what about a brand? The difference? More of you. Wix gives you the freedom to create your website, own your brand, and do it on your own, exactly how you envisioned it. Experience limitless customization. Boost your creativity and efficiency with AI tools for every part of your business journey. Scale up with built-in SEO, e-com, and scheduling features. Put more of you in your business. Go to Wix.com and do it all. Yourself.
132 rooms, 157 suspects, one dead body, one wildly eccentric detective, one disastrous state dinner, and at the center of it all, a case unlike any other. The new Netflix series The Residence is a screwball whodunit set in the White House. From Shondaland, the series features an all-star cast led by Uzo Aduba as Cordelia Cupp, the most sought-after detective in the world. Watch The Residence, March 20th, only on Netflix.
The road is calling. Embrace the thrill of the drive with the all-new, fully electric Audi Q6 e-tron. Featuring effortless power and advanced Audi tech. The next chapter of Audi starts now.
Surprise bill? Need fast funds? CashNet USA can help. When you need money fast, be the hero.
Apply in minutes at cashnetusa.com and get a fast decision. All loans subject to lender approval. Speed of funding is subject to verifications and your bank's processing times.
Hey, look at you. Florist by day, student by night, student by day, nurse by night. Since 1998, Penn State World Campus has led the charge in online education, offering access to more than 200 degree and certificate programs taught by our expert faculty. We offer flexible schedules, scholarships, and tuition plans to help you reach your educational goals online. Penn State World Campus delivers on your time. Click the ad or visit worldcampus.psu.edu to learn more.
At a dispatch center, especially a larger one like mine, we can get thousands of 911 calls every day. People from all walks of life and every variety you can think of. The young and the elderly, the rich and the less fortunate, every race and nationality, and of course, those that would be considered socially normal, and as we've heard in many of the calls I've played before, those considered not so much. What we don't encounter on the daily, and can even be extremely rare, is a call from or about a celebrity. In this episode, I'll be playing calls revolving around celebrities you certainly have heard of, but if you're a dispatcher, probably never thought you'd take a call about. Welcome back to Music City 911.
Santa Fe 911, what is the emergency?
Hello, my name is. I'm the caretaker for Santa Fe Summit. I'm here past 10,000 waves. I think we just found one deceased person inside a house. What's the address here? There's no address. There's no address. I'm going to wait for you at the gate. I'm going to wait for you to please send somebody really quick.
Are you with the patient now?
I'm sorry?
Are you with the patient now?
Yeah, I'm over at their property. There's no address here. So I have to meet the ambulance or the police, whoever, down at the gatehouse. I'll bring them up here.
Okay. How old is the patient?
I have no idea.
You don't know? Okay, that's fine. Is the patient a male or a female?
A female and a male, probably. I don't know, sir. Just send somebody up here real quick.
Okay. Are they awake?
I have no idea.
Are they breathing?
I have no idea. I'm not inside the house. It's closed. It's locked. I can't go in. But I see them. She's laying down on a floor from the window.
Okay. Okay. Do they appear to be completely awake?
On the way?
Do they appear to be awake or alert?
No, it's not.
Okay. Okay. Did you hear them talk or cry?
No.
Okay. Okay. Are they moving at all?
No, dude, they're not moving. Just send somebody out here really quick.
Okay, my units are on their way, okay?
I'm sorry?
My units are on their way right now. And,
okay, I'll meet them down at the gatehouse because they might not have a code.
okay. Also, is there any way...
That means that the cut off with you.
Okay. Also, is there any way that you can open the house, or is there like a hidden key so my units can access it?
I have no idea. I have no idea.
So the house is closed? The door is closed? Yeah.
I'm sorry?
While the call we just heard didn't come from a celebrity, it certainly was about one. And from what the caller said, there wasn't one person there, but two. On February 26th of this year, a maintenance worker for a very nice house in Santa Fe, New Mexico, became concerned after knocking on the door and not getting an answer. Security for the location was called by the worker. After peering through a window, a dark discovery was made. The house I'm talking about was over 8,700 square feet. It sat on 12 acres on a hilltop with near 360-degree views of the Colorado mountains and blended with its surroundings. It was categorized by magazines as being part Pueblo, part colonial New Mexico, and part Spanish Baroque. Valued at nearly $4 million, it was more of an estate than simply a house. What was seen through the windows were two lifeless bodies, one of a man, the other a woman. After police and medics were called, entry was made to the house and confirmed what was feared. Both people inside were deceased. Not only that, but a dog was also found to be dead. During a brief initial press conference, foul play was ruled out. When at first I heard that, my immediate thought was carbon monoxide poisoning or overdose. Knowing how the story broke in the first place, the latter was quickly ruled out of my mind. The press conference and release was to notify the public of who had passed away. It was 95-year-old actor Gene Hackman and his 65-year-old wife, Betsy Arakawa. While investigating the scene, Hackman was found close by the door in the foyer/mudroom area. He was wearing sweatpants, a long-sleeve t-shirt, brown slippers, and a walking cane was found next to him. Also found close by his body was a pair of sunglasses, which police believe may have indicated a sudden fall was had. His wife was found close by one of the bathrooms. It was said that an open pill bottle had been spilled and pills were laying all around her. The combination of the two were incredibly suspicious. An in-depth investigation started, and it took several days before more details started to emerge. Further investigation and the autopsy were performed, and quickly, carbon monoxide poisoning was ruled out. When that was said, I was a bit stumped as to what may have happened. Details started coming about, and things became a bit more clear as to what happened. Gene Hackman was said to have been in advanced stages of Alzheimer's. Preliminary autopsy results combined with some other investigations revealed what likely happened, and overall, it's pretty sad. Betsy, Gene's wife, was also his primary caregiver. He had various health issues and for the most part had removed himself from the movie business for the past 20 years. He and Betsy had bought the house in the 90s and had an extensive renovation to the property before they moved in, which was around the same time Gene stopped appearing in film. This was to be a retirement spot, and a grand one at that. Over the years, Gene's health declined, but it was a pretty slow decline. It was only recently that things got worse, with him in advanced stages of Alzheimer's. It's believed by investigators that Betsy died on or around February 11th, due to her stopping communications with everyone around that time, specifically via email. She was found to have had hantavirus pulmonary syndrome, which is a virus that starts with flu-like symptoms. It advances from there to things such as irregular heart rate, respiratory failure, lower blood pressure, and a buildup of fluid in the lungs. In the final stages, severe breathing difficulty and further cardiac problems can persist. This can last months or sometimes years. a person who would contract hantavirus, they would be exposed to rodents, specifically their feces at some point. Where they lived, it was likely a deer mouse that was the culprit to pass along the virus. It's believed that Betsy suddenly died, possibly while trying to take some pills. Because of Gene's advanced stages of Alzheimer's, he likely didn't realize Betsy had passed away. It was approximately a week later that Gene died. He had a pacemaker, and the last recorded activity was on February 18th. He may have been trying to leave the house when this happened, being that he was found with his walking cane and his sunglasses by his side. During the autopsy, the cause of death was listed as heart disease, advanced Alzheimer's, and kidney disease. His stomach was empty, so he likely hadn't eaten in a while, but he was found to be well hydrated. The dog that had passed away, it was found inside a crate and likely starved. 2 other dogs that were not crated were found to be alive and well. Though he was not my all-time favorite actor, almost any movie he was in, I could watch and thoroughly enjoy. Back when people would flip channels, if I happened upon one of his movies, I generally stayed there. While most notably he would be remembered in his roles in The French Connection and Superman, I enjoyed him more in lesser-known movies, such as his roles as Detective Max Stern in Loose Cannons, Coach Jimmy McGinty in The Replacements, Admiral Leslie Reigart in Behind Enemy Lines, and absolutely as Senator Kevin Keeley in the movie The Birdcage.
It's time to turn your daydream into your dream job. Wix gives you the power to turn your passion into a moneymaker with a website that fits your unique vision and drives you towards your goals. Let your ideas flow with AI tools that guide you, but give you full control and flexibility. Manage your business from one dashboard and keep it growing with built-in marketing features. Get everything you need to turn your part-time passion into a full-time business. Go to Wix.com.
Life can be chaotic. If you're running a retail business, don't let disorganized order fulfillment add to the chaos. Use ShipStation instead. With ShipStation, you never have to worry about shipping and fulfillment again. Whether you're running a business out of your garage or you have multiple warehouses, ShipStation is ideal for every phase of your business's growth. Save time with one login for all your stores and by automating repetitive tasks. Plus, you'll save money with the best shipping rates from global carriers. ShipStation's industry-leading features help you deliver a better customer experience. They'll get accurate and faster shipments along with automated tracking updates with your branding. And with up to 88% off UPS and USPS rates and up to 90% off FedEx rates, ShipStation is the fastest and most affordable way to ship. Calm the chaos. Switch to ShipStation today. Start a free trial at shipstation.com/audio. That's shipstation.com/audio.
What if I told you that right now, millions of people are living with a debilitating condition that's so misunderstood, many of them don't even know that they have it? That condition is obsessive-compulsive disorder, or OCD. I'm Dr. Patrick McGrath, the Chief Clinical Officer of NoCD. And in the 25 years I've been treating OCD, I've met so many people who are suffering from the condition in silence, unaware of just what it was. OCD can create overwhelming anxiety and fear around what you value most, make you question your identity, beliefs, and morals, and drive you to perform mentally and physically draining compulsions or rituals. Over my career, I've seen just how devastating OCD can be when it's left untreated. But help is available. That's where NoCD comes in. NoCD is the world's largest virtual therapy provider for obsessive-compulsive disorder. Our licensed therapists are trained in exposure and response prevention therapy, a specialized treatment proven to be incredibly effective for OCD. So visit nocd.com to schedule a free 15-minute call with our team. That's nocd.com.
Did you know 39% of teen drivers admit to texting while driving? Even scarier, those who text are more likely to speed and run red lights. Shockingly, 94% know it's dangerous but do it anyway. As a parent, you can't always be in the car, but you can stay connected to their safety with Greenlight Infinity's driving reports. Monitor their driving habits, see if they're using their phone, speeding, and more. These reports provide real data for meaningful conversations about safety. Plus, with weekly updates, you can track their progress over time. Help keep your teens safe. Sign up for Greenlight Infinity at greenlight.com/podcast.
seizures on Sunset and Larrabee. Please come here.
Okay, calm down a little bit, okay? What's the address where you need it?
It's Sunset and Larrabee. It's at the Viper Room.
Okay, what's the address, sir? Do you know?
What's the address to the fucking club?
Okay, sir? Sir, calm down a little bit, okay?
I'm sorry, it's my brother. Please come here.
How old is he?
He's 23.
Calm down, okay? If you can't calm down, give the phone to somebody else.
No, there's no one else around.
Okay.
I'm fine. I think he had Valium or something. I don't know.
Who's with him right now?
My sister, the people.
Okay, can you talk to her from where you are?
I got her. She's trying to give him mouth-to-mouth.
Sir, calm down. Tell her not to give him mouth-to-mouth.
Don't give him mouth-to-mouth,
You only give him mouth-to-mouth if he's not breathing. What's he doing? Just seems like he's sleeping right now?
Yeah, it just looks like he's sleeping.
Okay, that's very normal, okay?
Yeah?
That's very normal. Sometimes, in fact, sometimes they do actually go to sleep. If he goes into another seizure, okay, and sometimes they do that, just let him have a seizure. Don't try and restrain him, all right?
Well, what about putting my hand in his mouth?
Do not put nothing in his mouth.
Okay.
Okay? He will not swallow his tongue.
Okay.
Believe me.
Okay.
You just let him go ahead and have a seizure. Paramedics are on their way. They should be there shortly.
The call we just heard was a clip of a call that was a bit longer than that. It's also one of the oldest 911 calls I've played on the show ever, being it was placed over 30 years ago in 1993. The call was placed on either very late on October 30th or very early on October 31st. I don't have the exact time the call was placed. The patient of the call was 23-year-old River Phoenix. The caller was his brother Joaquin. They were at a club in Los Angeles called the Viper Room, a place partially owned by Johnny Depp. River was there to play with a band called P, simply the letter P. Also in the band were John Frusciante and Flea from the Red Hot Chili Peppers, Gibby Haynes of the Butthole Surfers, and Al Jorgensen of Ministry. Johnny Depp was also in the group. During the performance, River tapped one of his bandmates and said he wasn't feeling well and left the stage. He was still standing and talking at this point. He made his way outside, and his girlfriend, Samantha Mathis, started screaming. River was on the ground on the sidewalk convulsing. He had collapsed. People started rushing out of the club, and, fearing he wasn't breathing, Joaquin dialed 911. River's sister, Rain, was also there and did mouth-to-mouth to her brother until help arrived. River was transported by ambulance to Cedars-Sinai Medical Center, where doctors worked on him. At 1:51 a.m. on Halloween, River Phoenix was pronounced dead. He was just 23 years old. The autopsy and toxicology that were performed showed the cause of death was acute multiple drug intoxication. He'd overdosed on cocaine and heroin. River started out as a teen actor, appearing in 21 episodes of the show Seven Brides for Seven Brothers back in 1982. His career continued and grew quickly. He was an extremely hot commodity, so much so that in his short life managed to perform in 14 films and numerous TV shows. His first two films were how I discovered him as an actor, and they still remain my favorites of his, and one of the two is still on my top movie list, a list that is quite extensive. In 1985, he played Wolfgang in the movie Explorers, and then the next year, an iconic role as Chris Chambers in the movie Stand By Me. After the death of River Phoenix, fans of his would leave flowers, candles, and pictures on the sidewalk in front of the Viper Room. The club remained closed for a week after, and every year on October 31st, until selling his piece of the place, Johnny Depp closed the club.
You know where your business would be without you. Imagine where it could go with more of you. Well, with Wix, you can create a website with more of your vision, your voice, your expertise. Wix gives you the freedom to truly own your brand and do it on your own, with full customization and advanced AI tools that help turn your ideas into reality. Scale up without being held back by cookie-cutter solutions and grow your business into your online brand. Because without you, your business is just business as usual. Take control. Go to Wix.com.
Did you know 39% of teen drivers admit to texting while driving? Even scarier, those who text are more likely to speed and run red lights. Shockingly, 94% know it's dangerous but do it anyway. As a parent, you can't always be in the car, but you can stay connected to their safety with Greenlight Infinity's driving reports. Monitor their driving habits, see if they're using their phone, speeding, and more. These reports provide real data for meaningful conversations about safety. Plus, with weekly updates, you can track their progress over time. Help keep your teens safe. Sign up for Greenlight Infinity at greenlight.com/podcast.
I want to preface the last call that I have with some information. I've gone back and forth with myself on whether to cut the call down at all. It's a very long call, one of, if not the longest, I've ever played on the show. The portion I have is just over 20 minutes. The entire call lasts over 22 minutes. Ultimately, I've decided to play the entire thing. There are calls that we infrequently get that last a long time. Most are very quick calls, 2 to 3 minutes long. But with some calls involving an interpreter or certain medical calls, they can last this long and sometimes longer, depending on the nature of the call, along with its location in regard to the closest responding units. The calls can be very tense, and staying on the phone that long, you begin feeling like the caller, wondering things like, what is taking so long? Where are they? Why aren't they there yet? Because of that reason, and it's a pretty big one as you'll see, I left the call as I have it in its entirety. As I said before, it's over 20 minutes long, and at times it's pretty disturbing hearing what's going on in the background. You'll get frustrated with the overall response time, but there is good reason for it being like this. Very good. I'll fill you in on that after playing the call.
Cab versus
All right,
pedestrian.
Hey, Phil.
Okay, what's the
Hey,
address?
Phil.
I need the address of the emergency, please.
I told
Lots
you.
of help on the way. I just had to verify it. What is the phone number that you were calling from?
Immediately. Someone's been run over by a snowcat. Hurry.
Okay, what is the phone number that you're calling from, just in case we get disconnected? Okay, tell me exactly what happened.
So I don't know. Someone's in front of my house on the ground. They got run over by a snowcat. He's been crushed.
Okay, we have...
Send paramedics, ambulance.
Everyone's on the way right now, okay? Just did.
Listen to me. You might want to get a life flight out here immediately.
Okay, give me 1 second, okay?
Hey, it's run over.
Okay, are you with them right now?
Yes, he is in rough shape.
Okay, and how old is he?
He's probably 40.
Okay, and is he awake?
Barely.
Okay, is he breathing?
He is.
Okay.
Yes, they're coming.
They're coming as fast as they can, okay?
Yeah.
Give me 1 second, okay?
Yep. I don't want to...
Are there hazards involved?
I can't hear you. Say again.
Are there chemicals or other hazards involved?
No.
Okay.
No. Just a lot of blood.
Is anyone pinned?
No.
Okay.
We just need someone here right away with life-saving techniques. Come on.
We have help coming from all over right now, okay? Does he appear to be completely awake?
Yes.
Okay.
It's right at the, just before Mount Rose when you're going up the mountain.
Okay.
4 to 5 minutes prior.
And then, are there any obvious injuries?
Yeah. Oh my God. Yes.
I just have to ask the questions. They're on their way. And then, is there any serious bleeding?
Yes.
Okay. Paramedics have been on the way this whole time to help. Just stay on. I'll tell you exactly what to do next. I do need to advise. Do not split any injuries, and then do not move him unless he's in danger. And then for everyone's safety, stand well clear of approaching traffic, and if it's safe to do so, turn on flashing hazards. Where is he bleeding from?
I don't know. I can't tell. His head. Oh, easy. It's on the inside.
Okay. I'm going to tell you how to stop the bleeding. Listen carefully to make sure we do it right. Get a clean, dry cotton towel, and then tell me when you have it.
We've got it. We've got it.
Okay.
We've got it wrapped
Place
around.
it right on the wound and press down firmly, and then don't lift it up to look.
It's a head wound. I'm not sure.
Okay.
Just press firmly, Barb.
What other injuries does it look like he has?
I don't know. Tell me what happened.
Right here.
Just, yeah.
He got completely crushed by it.
Okay. Under the cat?
Okay, so he got under. We're talking one of these huge cactus on the snow mountain, so he got crushed underneath of it.
Okay.
Yeah, there's a lot of blood over here, so you got to get somebody over here immediately.
We have lots of people coming, and then we also.
And tell them to be careful. We're in the middle of the road when they come down from the top. It's not quite an incline. They don't want to run over us while we're in the road.
Okay.
It's very icy. Tell them to be careful. Yeah. Yeah, why don't you go get something you can put something to support his head, Bob.
Okay, does it look like the bleeding is under control on his head?
Okay, he says he's got ribs issues.
Okay.
His right side.
I see it, yeah.
Yeah, he got crushed up on his right side.
Like up near his right chest?
Yeah, his right chest and the upper torso. His ribs look like they might be crushed. He's got a head wound as well.
Okay.
Just keep this on there.
Yep, keep
it on there. Keep pressure on it.
Yep, keep the pressure. If it keeps bleeding, you're probably not pressing hard enough. Remember to keep a firm, steady pressure on the wound.
Yeah, it's
okay.
It's just, yeah, I understand. I've been trained in this situation.
I do need to place you in a brief hold to answer another 911 call. I will be back on the line with you, okay? So my partner actually got that.
So they're on their way.
Reassure them that help is on the way. From now on, just don't let him have anything to eat or drink. It might make him sick or cause further problems. Don't move him unless it's absolutely necessary.
Easy now.
Just tell him. I am going to stay on the line with you as long as I can. Watch him very closely, like for any changes. If he becomes less awake or starts getting worse, tell me immediately and tell me when the paramedics are right there with him, okay?
Yeah, keep pressure on the wound.
Okay, and then I do need to place you on a brief hold to answer another 911 call, okay? I'll be right back on the line with you, all right?
Yep. Yep.
Okay. Oh, my partner actually grabbed that one as well, sir. So I'm just still here on the line with you.
Okay, hold on. I got you. Are you keep it going. They're on their way. Huh? I don't know. How much further are they?
We have the Truckee Meadows truck coming, but we also have Incline coming as well.
Truckee Meadows?
Yes, we have Incline, Truckee Meadows. We have our closest units are all
my truck and take into the hospital. Jesus.
No, and we also have Care Flight as well coming, okay?
Care Flight's coming. Yeah. They can tell them they can land at the Tannenbaum. The Tannenbaum Event Center. They'll be able to land there.
Okay, I'll let them know that. You said the Tannenbaum Event Center?
Yeah, there's enough room over there that Care Flight can land there.
Okay.
I just told them there's going to be people here. Tell me if someone's coming from Reno. We're 5 minutes from the bottom of the, Reno. 10 minutes.
They're coming up Joy Lake right now, okay, sir?
They're coming up where?
Joy Lake right now. It's just a road.
I don't know what that is.
They're on their way. I'll keep you updated, okay?
All right, tell them to come up Mount Rose Highway, Reno here.
Yep, they're going to come up there just about.
Yeah, he's got broken ribs. He's probably got punctured lungs here.
Okay.
I'll be back. Well, I can't see this enough. I'm back in my house. I'm getting, in case we need it,
okay, what?
Sharp knife.
How many people are out with them right now?
Okay. 2 people.
Okay.
And there's two people and the victim. There's 3 total. Me would be 4 total.
Okay.
I'm back in the house.
Is he laying in the snow?
Yes, he's laying in the middle of the street.
Okay.
You can't move him. I know you're asking questions. I'm just...
No, it's okay. While you're in the house, can you grab him a blanket or something to at least try and help keep him a little bit warm? We don't want to move him.
He's got all snow equipment on. He's got snow stuff on. We've got towels, a pillow.
Okay.
He's in rough shape. I mean, he's in rough shape.
And I'm keeping everyone updated with everything you're telling me as well. And I told them the Tannenbaum Event Center would be ideal for landing. I let CareFlight know that as well.
But man, please tell me somebody's coming up from down in Reno, not from Truckee Meadows.
Yes.
Oh my God.
Yes, they are.
Hang in there, brother. Well, the pain's one thing. As long as you keep breathing, man. Keep fighting.
Yeah. Broken ribs.
Yeah, I can feel it.
And then I broke mine, so you get your free ribs.
You still there?
I'm still here.
Okay.
They're coming up Mount Rose right now,
Can
sir.
you please? Coming up Mount Rose right now.
It'll be fine.
Oh, fuck is about right. Can you give me an ETA?
In 1 second here. Let me see if I can. It's hard to give an ETA just because the snow on the mountain. I don't know how quick they're able to go.
His breaths are getting shorter, so please.
How's he doing?
Huh?
I said, how's he?
Go ahead.
I'm going to let you know when they hit that kind of hairpin turn down near, what is that?
Yeah.
Pivot Trail. So right before.
I'm not familiar with those type of. I know what you're saying. Right before.
Yeah, and that'll be kind of right before
This
your
is all
decision.
plowed. They're not going to have trouble. They're not going to have trouble getting in here. It's all plowed.
Okay. Has the bleeding been controlled on his head yet?
We haven't opened it up to look.
Okay. Good job. You guys are doing great.
The bleeding on his head.
What are they saying?
There's a gash behind the right ear. I can't tell. It looks like there may be some coming out of his nose or his ear. So
Okay.
No, I'll let you know as soon as I know. They're on their way up the highway.
They say to bring a care plate?
Yes. I told them to land us a Tannenbaum. How much longer, ma'am?
They're just about to come up on that hairpin trail here. They're probably
Okay, they're almost here.
50 minutes out. Everything's gonna be okay.
they're about half a mile from that hairpin turn that we were talking about there.
Okay. Okay. You're going to be all right, brother. This is just pain here. Just deal with that, and you'll be all right. We'll get you out of here.
All right, they're hitting
I wanted to meet you, though.
They're hitting that hairpin turn right now.
All right.
Are you warm enough? You're cold? Are you cold?
Yeah. Yeah, they're almost here. I'm going inside. I'll get what I can. He's chasing because of the cold.
And is he still awake?
Yes, he just hit him. Through your legs. Covers up.
All right, they're just coming out of that turn, so it shouldn't be much longer till they hit Sunridge.
Okay. They're coming out of the turn right now, so they should be here in a minute or two.
How's he doing?
Shallow breath.
Okay.
Not a pain. He's conscious.
Okay.
We got him covered in blankets. His head's covered. He'll be drifting off.
Is he starting to kind of drift off into sleep?
No breathing. Yeah. Stay awake.
All right, they're coming up Sunridge right now. They should be trading down right now.
All right. They're coming up now. Well, I can understand the road conditions, but, geez. I get it. Here they are. They're coming. I can see them.
You can see them? Okay. Let me know when they're right there.
I just saw them come through the trees. I will. I did see them. I don't know what the heck happened.
I think they're coming up from the other end, it looks like.
The Tannenbaum man?
Yes.
That might not be a bad idea. I saw something down there. There must have been them past here. All right.
And I did advise them that it's very icy roads coming down from that part of the hill as well.
Yeah, I'll walk up there and tell them to slow down a little bit just in case.
Okay.
God, that would be horrible. I don't hear any sirens.
Give me 1 second, sir. Okay, sorry, we're on the phone with the fire truck right now.
All right,
Okay.
God, where are
Yep, yeah, they're coming down right now, looks like. Yeah, that's them waving now.
Yep.
Okay. Thank you for calling us in, sir. Okay. Just talk with the fire truck, and they're all going to be there to help him. Okay.
All right. Thank you very much.
You're welcome. Bye.
For those of you who lasted the entire length of that call and are still with me, New Year's Day 2023, the person injured on this call was using his snowplow to clear snow from the road and driveway of his home atop Mount Rose Highway in Nevada, just outside of the ski lodge. He had just pulled a pickup truck from being stuck in the snow as well. His nephew was standing beside the truck. He jumped down from the snowplow after getting the truck out, and the snowplow started rolling directly towards his nephew. Instinctively, he tried to jump back on the snowplow, but his foot got caught. The snowplow, called a piston bully, weighs over 14,000 pounds and operates on tank treads. The machine pulled him under it. The patient in this was actor Jeremy Renner, who at the time was 51 years old. The reason for the very long response time from paramedics, as I said before the call, it's a very good one. I know at least one of the units that arrived came from the North Lake Tahoe Fire Department. Their closest fire hall is over 11 miles away. To top this off, the entire area was completely covered with deep snow. The location, Mount Rose, gets on average 274 inches of snow a year. That's nearly 23 feet of snow. Feet of snow can happen in a single day. To top off all that, the large rescue equipment and ambulance had to trek up the mountain around very windy roads. I'm actually pretty surprised it didn't take them longer than what it did. To better describe what happened, I found an interview Jeremy did with Men's Health magazine. I'll read his quote from there, and keep in mind, this is after he's been pulled under the snowplow. It's beyond intense. It undulates because there's 4 sections of tires with these metal tracks. It pulls like a tank. I remember every undulation. I remember my head cracking on the thing and it just pressing on me. It's exactly like you think it would feel. An immovable object and a crushing force. And something's got to give. But thank God my skull didn't fully give. And then it kept going. Undulate, 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 undulate. Cheekbone broke, eye socket broke, and then from the crushing of getting run over by the machine, my eye bulged out. I could see my left eyeball with my right eyeball. I was screaming for a breath. I needed to shove all my energy of air out just so I could suck air back in. There was no breathing happening. It was a muscle I had to use to press, and it's hard to use your stomach muscles when you have 14 broken ribs and a popped lung. I don't know this at the time. I just needed to get air. I was going through the checklist of my body, figuring it the fuck out. The first 5 minutes were about how I'm going to breathe. Then after maybe 10 minutes, my neighbors are there. They called 911, and I got my nephew to hold my arm in a position where, because apparently my ribs are jabbing me and poking my lung. Mind you, my leg was twisted up like a pretzel. Didn't feel that shit. I'm thinking, oh shit, that's going to hurt later. Oh, that's my eyeball. That's kind of weird. I'm like, shit. I wonder if this breathing trouble is just a cramp. Let me just get this breathing right, and then I can go tell the family we're not going skiing today. But then I started getting really tired. My heart rate's going lower, lower, lower. Uh-oh. Just this exhausted breathing for 45 minutes. But with the exhaustion, there was almost peace. The EMTs arrived, and I thought, I have to give my body up to them, because I'm cooked. I'm not getting up. These aren't just cramps. I'm not going to walk back down the driveway to see my family. I'm not going to take my daughter skiing today, or all the kids that were waiting for me. I can't kid myself anymore. I have to give it up and just focus on breathing. Focus on breathing. Focus on breathing. Jeremy was in the hospital on life support in the ICU off and on for 16 days. He was released after a number of surgeries, and it took him 3 months just to barely start walking with a cane. His list of injuries, sent in a text to a friend, also documented in the same Men's Health article, are about as lengthy as the 911 call we listened to. Broken bones, total count, 38 plus. Ribs, 6 broken ribs in 14 places. Pelvis, 3 breaks in the lower pelvis. Right knee, 1/2 a break in femur, displaced distal femur, 3 screws inserted. Right ankle broken, 1 to 2 long screws put in boot for walking. Left leg, tibia broken, 1 rod put down leg, boot for left leg to wear in bed to keep neutral. Left ankle broken, 1 to 2 screws in ankle and for walking. Right clavicle broken. Right shoulder blade cracked. Face, eye socket, jaw, mandible broken, 3 breaks, rubber bands and soft foods. Hand, left hand broken. 1 fracture is slight and splint needed. Option for surgery was declined by Jeremy, and doctor agreed with choice to self-heal. Wrist, 1 left wrist fracture. Left toes, 3 breaks, 2 middle toes broken, and 1 left side of foot cracked. Lung, collapsed and bruised lung. Liver, pierced from rib bone. Head, major laceration back of the head is stapled shut. Eardrum, right ear can't hear. Knee, major strain to right knee, unknown extent. And the eye, contusion and impact to left eye. Jeremy has continued to improve his health and fitness over the past 2 years. Currently, he's back to acting, and every chance he gets, he's working out in the gym to improve his overall health. That's something that he attributed to him not dying during the absolutely horrific accident. He's in some of the best shape of his life now. That's going to do it for this episode. Be sure to follow the show on all social media. Get some extra bonus content over at patreon.com/MusicCity911 and tell somebody about the show. Let the public know Music City 911 exists. If there's a rooftop nearby, I wouldn't mind a shout out. And if you're feeling in the drink buying mood, you can always buy me a beer or bourbon. I like those too. On MusicCity911.com, towards the bottom of the page, there's a Buy Me a Beer button. It's a one-time donation you can make in any amount you'd like. I get thirsty from time to time, and I like to keep these vocal cords nice and hydrated. Until next time, for Music City 911, I'm Brandon, and y'all have a good one.
Did you know 39% of teen drivers admit to texting while driving? Even scarier, those who text are more likely to speed and run red lights. Shockingly, 94% know it's dangerous but do it anyway. As a parent, you can't always be in the car, but you can stay connected to their safety with Greenlight Infinity's driving reports. Monitor their driving habits, see if they're using their phone, speeding, and more. These reports provide real data for meaningful conversations about safety. Plus, with weekly updates, you can track their progress over time. Help keep your teens safe. Sign up for Greenlight Infinity at greenlight.com/podcast.